Isolation Nation, welcome. Social Distancing Social Club. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm Ben Glebe. It's so wonderful to be here with you. What a show we have in store. We can't wait. My God, it's festive in here. I think you know that. I know that. But do my co-hosts know it? You'd have to assume. If anybody's in the holiday spirit, as always, it's definitely the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. It's Steve Hofstetter.
Hello. This is what I have that's green. It's a fake green screen on my real green screen. Anyway,
Wow.
I was going to wear a green thing, and then I realized I would disappear into the background, so that'd be weird. Anyway.
It's now very clear why you moved to Pittsburgh. Beautiful place.
Yes.
Really, really nice stuff. Awesome.
It's lovely. Anyway, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. I zoomed in too much. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. Super chat on the YouTube. Throw in those Facebook stars, all that stuff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers. I'm going to try to zoom out.
Wow.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I'm excited. I've got my green beer. We're ready to party a little bit. I got my new hat. I'm excited. I've had this tracksuit for about 25 years, but the hat is new. So I'm ready.
I love it. And I opened the show, if you guys didn't recognize it, with the Steve Hofstetter in the first 2 months of quarantine filter.
I love it. I love it. Queen Rach, I might be drunk by origin stories, but she's here. How you doing, Queen? You excited?
My hot dude.
A hot dude.
My hot dude.
Talk like a dude. Talk how you would talk as a dude.
This is how I talk as a dude. I wasn't prepared.
By the way,
Pretty good.
Rachel, I just want to point out, if you're not aware, that you only have one shot, one opportunity.
There is some mom spaghetti on that sweatshirt already. I can see it.
All right, I don't want to be a dude anymore. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Hey,
Happy
we're excited.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Show me your boobs. Oh wait, is that not that's not this holiday?
Oh,
is
that
it?
is the holiday.
Oh, but
Is
it
it
doesn't
not the
take
holiday?
much for
That
me.
is the
You want me
holiday.
to
Makes any day a holiday.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it happen. You know, it's
Someone's
a thing.
hungry for these nipples. Just let me know.
Okay, before we see any Ben nipples, let's get to the overnight game. That was a fun time. The overnight game was SDSC haikus. So make a haiku about SDSC. So Beryl had, did you realize that Ben bought an airline seat for that string cheese head? Thought that was a fun one. Yeah, I don't know what a haiku is, so I'm assuming these are all haikus. Shannon Savage has a fan of a fan, a modern day love story, LaBelle and his fan.
Nice.
And Jennifer Story had larger than life, sparkly jackets and hot dogs. Savannah smiles bright. So I liked that one a lot. I thought that was sweet. So that's the overnight game. What's today's game, Steve?
Today's game, because today is actually a wonderful Irish holiday that some people use as an excuse to get drunk. And so what we're
Not an
going
excuse, Steve. It's not an excuse. It's a moral imperative. It's different.
So one of my new neighbors.
There's only a couple days you have to get drunk. St. Patrick's Day is one of them. But anyway, go ahead.
One of my neighbors here is Irish. I mean, like, not of descent, but actually Irish. And so she was very excited about it, and she was talking to some of us, and she was like cooking all these traditional Irish foods, and I was like, oh yeah, this is an actual holiday for people, not just like, oh, bars are half off. So anyway.
I have a green beer. I cooked Irish food today all morning. I slaved again hard hours to make green beer, you dick. This is not just fun to get drunk. This is tradition and family and important. This is
And
fucking...
also, I thought even in Ireland they just get drunk on this holiday, don't they?
I mean, we celebrate it more than Ireland does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely an American holiday for sure. I'm just saying I'm an American Irish guy. St. Patrick's Day. Plus, any day you can wear stupid outfits, I'm in. That's really
No, absolutely. I just thought I feel dumb being in my 40s and now just having that realization today that I was like, oh yeah, this is actually a cultural holiday for some people. But anyway, so what we're doing today in celebration of that is we're getting a TV show drunk. So what you do is you take the title of a television show and you make it drunk. So for instance, Schlitz Creek, or Beverly Hills 90210, oh shit, I'm very drunk. Or when Mel Gibson gets drunk, mad about Jews. Anyway, so take the title of a TV show, get it drunk, and what you do to play is you submit You comment on any of our feeds, but if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you throw it in with a tip, at least $5 of a super chat, a PayPal, or a Venmo, and we'll read those at the end. And of course, if you're in our front row, you get up to 3 entries for free.
And we did have an overnight general. Andrea Gordon said, no, I didn't forget. I'm showing up to the anniversary plus 1 day show because I'm a real fan that knows what day is special, baby. Yeah, that's why I put on a bra and lotion to show that I care. What? I should have worn green. What? Fuck. My favorite overnight general so far.
I put on a lotion and bra every single day for the show.
We have a new Patreon too, new patron on the Patreon. Christine McGelvin is part of the Isolation Nation level. So thank you, Christine, for joining the Patreon. Here we go. Let's go.
Ben?
Oh, right. My part of the show. Okay. Video front row, please turn on your cameras. Join the festivities. Great to have all of you here. We are joined today by...
There we go. I love it.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. We got Ray Benjamin in the house. Beautiful backdrop, Ray.
Freshly made t-shirt.
Nice.
We've got Bill Thompson with a missized virtual background with some joke no one can read.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
We've got Cass Syvilles.
So close.
Set up that time. What's that, Cass?
Who's to pronounce that?
Now, next time, just put phonetically how it is really pronounced, and we can get it done, you know? We got Abby in the house.
Nice green hair, Abs. Love it.
Most of a can of green hairspray.
We are joined by Emily B. Hello, Emily. We are, nice green can. That's technicality, but we'll accept it. Joined by Jack Dostal, everybody.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of I have green underwear on. You just can't see it, Ben. I think. Not Jack. I'm talking about the water bottle earlier. Jack, that is green. That is a khaki shirt, green. Jack, we're gonna call it green.
Not this again.
Got Elizabeth F.
Oh,
Elizabeth Rampage pouring that Guinness just right.
Perfect.
The perfect pour.
Perfect pour. Love it.
Solid. I feel like you were gonna say that regardless. We have got Chris LaBalls in the house. I'm assuming that's green, but your fan is grinning extra special, so maybe not. We've got Tam Brown joining us. St. Patrick's Day, the day when everybody is Irish. You're damn right, especially Bowers.
Yep.
Great Four Seasons Total Landscaping shirt, by the way. We've got Angela in the house.
Hey, Ed.
Hello, Angela. Good to have you here. Open closet.
Yep.
Great
No
to have
doors.
you here anyway.
There's no door. She can't do anything about that.
You can put up drapes or a mattress up on its side or something.
Just a mattress?
Podcast from. We got Patrick Yoakley. Looks like he's watching a storm come in. We got the thing set up that's going to make him get struck by lightning again, probably, but hopefully not. That great lightning rod there, and I see the wind churning up. Love that. Great to have you, Yoakley. We got Anna Hood in the house. Hello, Anna. Great green vibes. Happy STP Day to you. We've got Andrea Gordon is back
There
with us.
she
We
is.
missed you.
Happy
Hello,
1 year, Andrea. Glad you're here for the 1 year anniversary. Excited you're here. You made it.
To have Andrea here not wearing green, but we'll excuse it. She has a bra on. We've got Courtney Smith here wearing green. Bra, we don't know. We don't ask. Great to have you here. We don't know. We got Sean Ehrlich, bra, undetermined. We don't know. Red breast, 12-year-old Irish whiskey. You got that going.
There it is.
And you're wearing the holiday greens. I love it. We got Frank Notaro. Keeping it old school right there, and the pan down to a slightly better angle, revealing the green. Love that. Frankles is here. We got Cassie Nolan all ready to go. Look at this backdrop. Your backdrop never disappoints, Cassie. We've got Diana Gonzalez joining us with some kind of green. What is that, Midori sour?
Absinthe?
No, it's wine, white wine with what's it called? Green.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, good, because his next guess was brake fluid. So
It's antifreeze. Somebody's trying to kill you. Don't drink that, even though it doesn't taste like anything.
It's absinthe.
It is literally antifreeze because if you drink enough, you feel pretty warm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've watched
also
enough Forensic Files
absinthe.
to say don't drink that. Forensic Files tells you do not drink antifreeze. It's bad for you.
yeah, just a heads up. Absinthe does make the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Lindsey Brown is with us. Hello, Lindsay. Not wearing green,
But I have freckles.
she's probably
Look,
green.
see, I turned off the touch up your appearance so you can see them.
Nice.
Okay, green circles under the eyes. Perfect. Love that.
You know, Irish people are always tired, Ben. It's a stereotype. But
True. That's true. We got Frank Berman just rebelling against the holiday entirely. Love that. And we are joined by Shannon in Gaelic. It's Sionain, pronounced same. Her.
It's Shannon. It's just spelled weird.
Oh. Shannon just spelled weird. People need to know what letters do because that would solve that problem. We've got Nicole Byrne joining us. Very festive outfit. Love it. And we are joined by the way with the watercolors. It's Leedy E. Corbin's Day.
Are we excited for Make Fun of Your Irish Friend Day?
Indeed. Here we are. And that is the video front row.
Hey, Leedy, I have a question real quick while you're on screen. Like when you go to the bathroom, do you sing, "It's Leedy Duty time, it's Leedy Duty time"?
Hey, can we, let's start the show over, guys. Take it from the top. Is that cool? If we just...
Oh dear, oh dear.
I guarantee from now on you're gonna, and I'm gonna be
You're
happy.
right. I'm gonna leave my brain.
I also think I have something weird on my lips that I turned on that won't go away now.
No, that's just the mustache.
We have three great comics. My microphone's still on my microphone. Let me turn it up a little bit. We have three great comics today. Kelly Collette is back. Kelly, how are you doing?
Woo! You can't see me. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all the undercover snakes out there. We see you. We're gonna get you.
Snake earrings. Those are badass. That's
I didn't have
cool.
any greens, so I just put them on real quick. They were sitting on my
Nice.
desk.
Evil karaoke mic. And the Sklars are back. Sklar brothers, how you doing, guys? Excited you're here.
How are you guys?
Woo!
I love it. Bowers, you can kill any joke with that hat. Way to go. We found out, I don't know if you know this, but St. Patrick is the patron saint of women who were sexually harassed by Andrew Cuomo. That's thousands. I were drinking today. Yes, I were heavily drinking today.
Love it. Love that. Thank you guys for being here.
That's actually a larger parade than is traditional.
It is true.
One of the two Sklar brothers has a little bit of green. Does it go across twins?
I'm wearing green socks. I'm wearing green socks. Can you hold it up? There it is.
Barely green.
Those do not count. That is a loophole bullshit sock. I love you guys. Those do not count at all. As green, you're like the guy at Halloween who's dressed up as the average consumer or whatever.
Hey, I fully and utterly support that. I'm wearing no green. So
Yeah,
thank you.
But we know you're not fun, Steve. I thought the Sklars were fun people. We know you're not fun. Clearly, you're not going to wear green or drink or ride a bike or do anything fun. I'm saying I thought the Sklars would be more on board.
Oh, that's from before. I don't know how to ride a bike. Just to head.
Gotcha. Okay. Like, missed the callback.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Kelly. Actually, when we went to protest during the BLM thing, he tried to ride a bird scooter, and it was very scary. He rode it for like 13 feet and was like, "I can't do this. I never learned to ride a bike. I don't know balance. It's very scary." And I've never seen anybody more frightened in my life. It was very.
By the way, first of all, that is not exactly how it went down. I wasn't frightened as much as I was like, "Nope, not gonna. Nope, no. Like that was. It was much more of a disheartened than frightened.
You did try. I do grant you didn't seem scared, but the only way to really balance yourself on a scooter is to have no fear and just believe.
Right. So he hopped on a Segway, drove to a zip car, and went home. Yeah.
That's right.
The problem was, I didn't have Tinkerbell with me telling me to believe before I got on the bird scooter. So
Oh shit.
Gotta believe. Gotta believe.
I also love how the hardest part of the BLM protests for this group was Steve had trouble with the bird scooter.
Yeah.
I actually tell that full story because it's one of my favorite fairs. Now I think we're through it fast enough. We can do it. Finally tell the story. Can I finally tell the story, guys? Of us
I
trying to
don't
go
know.
protest?
I think you think that it was a bigger deal that we couldn't find the protest at first than you.
Asked a cop where the protest was, and he told me. You're okay. You're right. That wasn't funny at all. Went to Hollywood where the protest was the day before. We're on Hollywood Boulevard. There's no one. There's not anyone there. It's me, Steve, and Ben looking to protest. We got our signs. Ben's got his bag of turkey, and we're walking through Hollywood. And we can't find the protest. We're looking on Twitter, and finally I just walked into a cop, and I said, "Hey, where are they protesting you guys right now?" And he said downtown, and he told me, and we went downtown.
That is the whitest story.
That's okay. That's white privilege when the cop tells you where they're protesting other cops. I mean, it was fucking hilarious.
Well, but I
Cross
mean,
a scooter and a bike, and you guys are just we bring turkey jerky and trail mix. Like,
in defense of that story, though, he did send us to protest against other cops. So that was
true.
Well,
but we asked if we could just protest him right there, and he was like, why don't you go downtown with the other?
and I mean, it was. Then we got downtown. We found a protest. We were protesting at City Hall, but then we, took a little break, and there was a Mexican guy there selling delicious drinks, and I said, Steve, I'm going to get a strawberry leche. Do you want one? He said, sure, I'll take one too. We sat there drinking strawberry milks, then went back to protest more. Not the most intense.
It's like a Dodgers game. Everybody left 3 innings too early.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
Holy
Rach, we got anything coming in?
Yes, we do. Sarah Garcia Real said, Steve, no one should die on a scooter. Here's emergency cab fund money.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Bunster also said, Bowers, please tell me that you're going to auction that hat off.
Yeah, I'll probably auction this hat off.
Nice.
It didn't fit right.
auction means take off, take the
Yeah,
hat off.
okay. And by auction it, they mean give it to out of the closet and burn.
You don't like this hat? This hat's fun. It's sequin. It's perfect. I almost bought a sequin tuxedo jacket today, but I didn't get over there in time.
I would say you showed restraint, but I didn't.
By the way, the pants match this outfit. I have green pants on too. This whole thing is a whole
Oh my
track.
god.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing.
By the way, he did almost buy the restraints that came with it.
I would describe Bauer's house as the house of pain.
And I would describe nothing Bowers wears as having restraint.
I got restrained underwear. All right. What else we got, right?
That means you stained it twice?
Oh, boy.
Restained. Yes, it's restained underwear. Yes, you're right.
Taylor, can you shut my camera? Is that cool?
My underwear have a
Taylor.
restaining order. My underwear have a restaining order. Okay. Anyway.
We're not going to talk about that smooth camera tilt. We're not going to talk about that smooth transition like you haven't done that a million fucking times before.
Oh, where I showed you my
Anybody else
dick?
catch
No, I've
that?
never done that before. That's why it was so awkward and clunky. That's the first
No,
time I've
it
ever done
wasn't.
that. Oh, was it smooth? Was I smooth about
Yeah,
it?
you were like,
Ah, there it is.
I have pants on this time. Yeah.
What he did is, he just put the camera on the other setting, and it just
Automatic.
Yeah.
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 My
It's
two
like how
button on
some
my
cars
computer.
remember the position of the steering wheel. It's that.
Yep.
Second driver
Called a
got
steering wheel bit, or Steve, but that's cool. Anyway, are we caught up, Rachel? Let's get to a set.
A couple
clutch.
more. Bun said, yeah, just the hat. She's good with just the hat. And then Dina said, I want to shout out to Isolation Nation community for helping me fundraise my surgery for my dog baby. We reached our goal and the date's set. It means the world, and I love you guys all super muchly.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Are we caught up?
we are.
All right, let's get to our first set. What can we say? We love them. Dumb People Towns podcast. Check that out.
And this Saturday, they are headlining Nowhere Comedy Club with a special live cheap seats at the end of the set. It's very, very exciting.
Very exciting. There we go.
Yeah.
Sklar Brothers, everybody. Woo!
I will say this: that the cheap seats the video we've selected is Charlie and Martin Sheen playing basketball against Michael Jordan, commentated by Dick Van Patten. Okay.
Oh
So
my God.
Holy shit.
they're wearing what can only be described as the outfits that aliens, if they didn't know what people who wore basketball would wear when they went to play basketball. It's like probably just discovered cocaine, like days before it's so bad and so good. And if you want to see us rip it to shreds, we'll do it at the end of the show. But in the meanwhile, our lives have been all about just getting rid of stuff from our houses, decluttering, like with just precision. I'm like getting rid of so much stuff. I literally had this conversation with my wife the other day. I was like, when the guinea pig dies, and she said to me, hopefully that's she crossed fingers. We should put in some shelves down there. And she was like, there was not even the slightest, we're like, this thing's gone, let's get it out. That shows you what level that guinea pig is in our lives. And I was thinking back to the time when we got the guinea pig, because it was my kids who wanted the guinea pig. And what I realized, you go even further back to when our kids were little, when they're babies, and the dad's like, we can't really bond with little bit. We can't breastfeed our kids that much. You try. Every dad does try at least. Little white claws in there, like what? Nothing. A rivulet of Mr. Pibb. Nothing. So you can't bond it. So you say to yourself, when they're like 10, when they're 11, 12, before they hate me as a teenager, they're going to be like my best friend. They're going to be like my personal assistant. I can get them to do stuff for me. It's going to be great. That's not how it is at all. When they're 10 and 11 years old, what you realize is that your whole day, from the minute you wake up till you go to sleep, is just blocking them from their unhealthy desires. That's it. From the second you wake up. Unhealthy desires. You're like a hockey goalie, and they're on a 2-on-0 break, and you're just trying to keep shit out of the net. Get up in the morning. No, you can't have an ice cream sandwich for breakfast. Yes, I know it's a sandwich, but you can't have it block. And you're like, no. No, you cannot have an iPhone 12. You're 10, all right? Your iPhone number can't be higher than your age by rule. That is a fact. No, you can't date him. He's 26 and he works at CVS. Block! Problem is, you get sick of block. You get tired. You're tired. You're doing this all day long. You're like, something's going to sneak through the 5-hole. Something's going to get into the net. And you just pray that it's not something that's going to have long-lasting effects in your life, like what happened to me. Yes. Okay. My kids approached me, and I think they called me a name that they had never called me before. They said, Papa. I was like, are we in The Sound of Music? We're not running from the Nazis, and we're not a musical group. No. What are you about to ask me? What do you want? What do you want? They're like, can we please have guinea pigs? And I was like, no. I don't want those rodents in my house. Nobody wants guinea pigs. Like, not even people in Peru, and that's dinner. Okay. I don't want the guinea pigs, but they worked on me, and they're like, we'll take care of them. We'll do it. We'll make sure that we'll do all this stuff. And finally, I was just like, you know what? Fine. I got them the guinea pigs. And here's why you got them. Because you realize as a parent, it's better to give in to what your kid wants, and then you get to be mad at them, versus not getting them what they want and then having them be mad at you. You don't want to. The family dynamic, you always want the anger stick. Yeah, you want to be holding the hammer. Only someone who's worthy can hold it, right? You just want that. And so I was like, fine, I'll get it. So, and the truth is that they did take care of the guinea pigs, and they're in the basement in an area that, again, we would like to put shelves in. And they're down there. I'm not paying attention. They're both pretty cool. Yeah, well, one of them's a bitch. One of them is a bitch. S'mores. She knows what she did. We don't need to talk about it on here. But I didn't have to deal with them until I go down into the crawl space down there, and I found fresh rat shit. To which I said, how did you know the difference between that and their shit? I tasted it. It's a little nutty. So I realized, okay, now I've got rats in the same area of my house as the guinea pig, and I got to call the exterminator over. So this exterminator comes over to his house, and I'm having a conversation with him that I myself don't even understand. In front of my family, I have to explain to this guy why these are the rodents that we love. And these are the ones we want you to fucking murder. Murder! In cold blood. Right? The guy's like looking around, setting traps.
around.
Meanwhile, you have to take care of the guinea pigs. I'm talking to my kids. I'm like, Daisy, can you please refill Honey's water and don't use the sink water. Use the purified water. It's better for them when it's.
Sir, there's a rat over there.
Snap it.
I
got it. Georgia, go upstairs and get the fresh arugula that we bought at the farmer's market for s'mores. And you got to fan out the leaves. She doesn't want the red leaves.
Sir, the head is off.
Put it on a stick and wave it around.
Wave it around the neighborhood.
Message out there to all the other rodents that don't you dare come in my house or else this shit's going to happen to you. Not one rodent gets put in this house. You understand what I'm saying?
Got it. Copy that.
Daisy, Honey needs her nails clipped. Go upstairs and get Mommy's nail clippers and make sure you massage the pads.
Sir, what should I do with the rest of the carcass?
I want you to skin it and give me the rat pelt. I'm going to knit it into a little quilt for these guys.
For the guinea pig.
I noticed that they were shivering.
Oh, because it's cold in the basement?
No, they have anxiety.
Oh, okay.
Go upstairs and get Mommy's Lexapro. We're going to crush it up into some cheese. That's our time.
That's
Our brothers, ladies and gentlemen, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, super chat on the YouTube. I'm wondering if maybe they have anxiety because they're watching you kill other rodents.
That's a great tag.
This is really traumatic. That's really good.
I love how at the end your guinea pigs are dressed like the guy with the horns at the Capitol. Like I think they got their pelt on. He's ready to go. If there's ever a guinea pig insurrection, you guys.
I know.
Also, have you considered maybe putting the guinea pigs on shelves?
Yeah, hey, anytime you shelve a guinea pig, that's a good moment.
That's right. If you're getting in the way of the other art supplies and things that we could put on the shelf, then I would say no. Let's get rid of them.
Yeah, I love how protective you are of them. If you touch a hair on the head of any of the chosen rodents, we will kill you.
That's right. Don't you dare. But this one, get it out of here.
Right. Use the glue trap. Let it struggle a little bit. I want to hear it. I'm
going to actually listen to its squeals as I go to sleep.
I am very excited, by the way. I always loved watching Cheap Seats. It was such a great show. I love that you guys are doing a Cheap Seat segment at your show. And more so, I think it's really cool that you guys are going to be touring with the band Anger Stick. I think that's
Anger Stick. Surprising that they took that turn into Christian rock, but Anger Stick, and then for a while they were Anger Scepter, and then
Shillelagh. I'm brave for today.
Excellent job.
Yes. I've always wondered if rats look at like squirrels and think, "Fuck, I'm a fluffy tail away from being loved."
So that
look exactly the same. Like skin tail, kill it with a bat. Fluffy tail, let's put a feeder out for it. You know,
the rats with better marketing.
That's right.
I mean, they got better PR.
Yeah, I had
rats with better marketing.
They do. I have a friend who had 2 rats as pets.
Right.
And I went go to his apartment and he would like try to make me like be okay with the rats. And like he made one of them like crawl on my arm and I kind of calmed down and I kind of came to like these rats, but then one of them got sick and he just drowned them. And that's not something you do to your pets.
No, I mean,
I thought it was weird that he did it in front of his kids.
Was the rat sick of living?
Yeah, I don't know.
Be okay with it.
I love that people's big argument about having rats as pets is they're so smart. They're so smart. If they're so smart, how come they got the bubonic plague? If they're so
technically, they didn't get the plague; they gave it to us.
That actually is pretty smart.
Maybe that is
better host body.
I'm sorry.
I have a question about the guinea pigs. Were they the smooth ones or the ones with like the emo ska haircuts that go every which way? Do you know what I'm talking about? There's only 2. There's smooth and rough.
Yeah, one of them looked like Billy Idol circa 1983. It wasn't hairless. I mean, a hairless guinea pig that you're stroking and suddenly you're like a new James Bond villain. But it's like I have one. S'mores was a multicolored one that was smooth, and then Honey is the one that's got kind of like her hair's kind of all over the place. Yeah.
You got Billy Joel and Billie Eilish. All right.
That's right, Billy Joel.
Every night you would sing it to sleep by going, "Rats, I cradle 'cause love."
No, There's the rat, the cradle, and the silver spoon. Actually,
The
just
silver
sang,
spoon with peanut butter.
I just sang the song "Wanted Man" on a loop.
All right, now I have an actual question for you guys. This is a real question.
Sure.
That was a riff, right?
We
Rats
didn't
in the
sell
Cradle
our
was-
questions on the way to your question. Go ahead. Why
That was
do
a riff,
really?
but you guys both came in with the punchline. Do you just now and just instinctively know when one guy says something funny that you're both going to come in and chime in the punchline together? Because you do it great, but I didn't know how much that was written and how much you just sense each other now. That's my question.
Oh, it's just sensing. I heard him like start to sing that song, and I was like, "Yeah."
And then you can join in like a hair later, and we're both part of the same thing.
That works great. I love it. I mean,
Like
it just seems scripted when you guys do it, but I love it.
Yeah, no, it is. It's just listening a lot. You know, I listen a lot more in this relationship than I do in my marriage. So. Facts, truth. Hashtag truth. We have some. I know. I don't know if we can stick around for the game, but we had some drunk at TV shows. Can we?
Yeah, let's
end
do
our
it. Let's
little,
hear it.
Can we end our set with a few of them? Is that okay?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Here's mine. Wanda Double Vision. Okay. Okay, I've got one. DUI Carly. Hey, I like that.
Bound to happen.
Dr. Drew's Celebrity Relapse.
I don't know if you know this, but DOI Carly is actually Lindsay Lohan. It's
it's a documentary. How about Blackoutish? Teetering on the edge of being black. And I got this last one.
That's Bauer's bio, by the way.
my bio is trying to keep myself from making unhealthy decisions. I'm like their kids. I'm the exact same dude.
Right.
That's
You
my
need us
life.
to
I'm in
be
charge
here.
of my decisions.
You need us to block you from your unhealthy desires to buy those green pants.
Can I just say, I tried for like a decade to block those unhealthy decisions for him. It didn't work. So I just
hard. All right, you ready?
You know what? I've gone pretty far up the pile of unhealthy decisions that I am, to be honest.
You have.
When I've gotten this far, being
But
this
you've
stupid
got
is
it,
pretty
Pat.
good.
All right, I'll get you that pet rat. Okay. And our last one, and I have to do a little ramp up to it, is Queen Latifah is the breathalyzer. I mean, that show really blew. A 0.08. That was its rating, a 0.08. And that's our time. That's our time.
nicely done. Well, let's read off some tips for you, if that's all right.
Wait. Can I say this too about how much I love you guys and Nowhere Comedy Club? The fact that and I don't know if some of you guys were there, and it almost made me cry to see some of the regulars from this show and people who've seen our show. We did a fundraiser to raise money, a roast of a guy in Ann Arbor to raise money for a local comedy club in Ann Arbor, a brick and mortar comedy club. And you guys very graciously donated your space for us to do that. And we raised a lot of money that is probably going to allow that club to like sustain itself and survive. And you guys just generously did it. And we are just so indebted to you. And so is that club. And we just can't thank you enough. And I felt like I had to say that out loud. So love you guys and thank you guys for that.
Absolutely. And I also want to say, I mean, it was our pleasure to help save one more comedy club that wouldn't book some of us. And so
First, we made sure that they never booked you. And
Yep. Yeah, it was our pleasure. And I loved after the fundraiser. I don't know if Steve did this, but I definitely replied being like, it was our pleasure to help out Ben Glebe at Ben Glebe on Twitter. You know, just in case they check out some of the stuff.
Yeah. I thought it was weird that you did leave your reel on there.
did perform there about a decade ago. Haven't since. Just yep.
I did one weekend there. We ended up so drunk. We the only place open for food was the gas station, and we got raviolis, and we forgot to buy bowls, so we just microwaved a ravioli and poured half in each one of the rocks glasses they gave us in the hotel room and just drank ravioli out of it.
That to me sounds delicious. It sounds like the most Bowers thing on this earth. Yeah.
Also, I don't know if I like when people say raviolis. I feel like that word is plural or singular as ravioli.
It's like Bowers is like, look at all these rices I have in this bowl.
I will say that I just think it's funny to pluralize everything. So it's one of the things I do. I
got you. Got it.
We're gonna go to sleep. So I'm on my way home. So like I just say things with a plural.
His actual last name is just Bauer.
That's I'm not Irish. I just added the S so I could drink. So.
That's right. It's Cry Bowers, his real name.
So good.
Anyway, Rachel, we got any more tips coming in?
Yes, we do. Dana tipped and said, I love it. The hills are alive with the sound of guinea pig squeals. You have my sympathies.
So
And then Pam Brown, $10. Sklars, guinea pigs and hamsters are pets that you'd kill with a broom if you hadn't paid money for them.
That's right. 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 Yes.
Leedy tipped and said, legendary as always. Love the Sklars.
Thank you. Thanks, Lee.
Sarah Garcia, real Sklar Brothers, hashtag Lexapro for guinea pigs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a real deal.
It's a pro move. It's a Lexapro pro move.
Jake Parker tipped and asked, how long did the kids take care of the guinea pigs before you had to?
They do it all and we do not. We really do not do it. And like, we are very adamant. It's kind of fun to be like, you haven't done it in a while. Get down there. You want them to die? Fine, go ahead. You let them die. We love the shelf space.
That's what they say that the only way you can bluff is if you're willing to lose.
Yeah.
You gotta let it die. You gotta be willing to let them die.
And again,
yeah,
I can't stress
By the way,
how much we want those shelves.
Yeah, I mean, shelf space sounds nice. Believe me, I know that more than anybody. Shelf
Oh,
space
yeah.
sounds really incredible. But I also will say it's not true. You can bluff even if you're not willing to lose. Then you can just lose a lot of money. That's the way I like to do it when I play poker.
True. That's your Vegas philosophy.
That's right. That's right. Get a little drunk, smoke a little weed in the room, head down. But I'm only spending $20 in blackjack. Eat up that ATM. You've lost $600 in about 45 minutes. That's the way you like to roll through that town.
Let me correct it. You shouldn't bluff unless you're willing to lose.
That's right. There it is. That's right.
I was impressed with that story where you had $600 in your checking account. You could just willy-nilly take out and lose. That's impressive, dude.
No, it only happened one time. I was on a production that was working in Vegas, and they gave us our per diem in cash in an envelope right up top. That's the dumbest mistake. I literally got drunk and lost it all in.
They gave it to in ones at the Crazy Horse Strip Club. Which I
had a roommate once that used to pay me his rent every month. He'd wait till we're out at the bar. He'd be like, "Oh, here's my rent for the," and he'd give me $450 in cash on a Friday night at a bar, and I spent it every time. I fucking spent it every.
The bar was
there was a gig at a casino in Northern California that used to pay us in chips.
Yeah.
And so like in order to actually get the money, you have to go in and go to the cashier and try to give them all. And first of all, it looks like you won big because you just got paid for the gig.
Oh, some of us get paid a lot for comedy. Jesus Christ.
No. Winning big at a casino in Northern California is $100, Powers. So
when I go to the cage with my one drink ticket, $18, they're not as impressed.
Yeah, you just go over and be like, "How much for these chicken fingers?"
Bowers would say, "How much for these raviolis?"
Yeah, it was actually just one chicken finger.
It would be like, "What can you give me for these chicken wing bones?" Because I ate all the chicken, of course.
You know, you're not used to winning in the casino much when you go to the cage and you've already counted the money yourself 3 times. Then you watch them count it to make sure it 4th time checks out the exact same amount.
That's right, for sure.
What is the cage? I don't think I've ever won enough to go anywhere but the blackjack table. I've never had money left over.
Cashier.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
money back?
Do you have to fight them? Do you have to tag team? Is that why they call it that? Like the octagon?
That's right. Yeah, Vegas bets so much against you, you literally have to fight to the death to leave with any money.
No, it's one man and his money enters. One man.
I went to Vegas once, and I've never won at Vegas, but I went with a friend once who was he was on this crazy run, and he's playing blackjack, and he's up $4,200.
Wow.
And this is not like a high roller table. He's just crushing.
Winning.
And I go over to him and I go, "Hey man, this is when you walk away." Mm-hmm. And he was like, no, I'm winning so much. I'm like, "But you're not gonna forever." Mm-hmm. And he just kept being like, "No, this is stupid." And then he won another hand right there. And he was like, "See?" And I go, "All right." And I just take $2,000 of his chips.
Yep.
And I walk away, but he doesn't want to leave the table because he's still playing. And so then like 2 hours later, he finally comes and finds me. And I was like, how'd you do the rest of the night? And he goes, I'm up $2,000. Can I have my $2,000?
Hey, Steve, I have a question for you. Do you have any stories where at the end you made it more fun?
Yeah, made sure he had $2,000. That was more fun.
You guys
Look
don't
at all these
know.
strippers, and I'm like, you probably shouldn't fuck all of them. You're probably going to get chlamydia. And we're like, come on, that's a day problem. Don't quiet sign. All right. Rachel.
Like to do more tips for the Sklars. Give them more money, please. Thank you. Marianne White sent you $30 and said, you can decide if you split it in 2 or 3. Thanks for the laughs.
I'll take 29 and give Rand one. Thank you so much.
We also had Cass tip you and said, great set. Fun fact, with proper stimulation, some men can lactate.
Ooh, I did not know that.
It's out their penis, but yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
Don't do
Now
me. Come on.
Now you kind of start to understand what hungry for these nipples means a little bit.
I don't like that visual, Ben. I also just noticed Taylor changed my name to Queen Mom Spaghetti. A long time to notice. 6 minutes to be exact. Technics said, Sklars, you taste shit to tell the difference.
Yes, you got to. You gotta be sure.
Yeah.
You gotta be sure.
Yeah.
You're like,
It's like
that
all
doesn't
the
taste like it
crime
was
dramas.
arugula. That doesn't taste like it was arugula once. This is just regular rat shit. Jesus.
That's right.
You got a tip from the Antichrist, and they said the guinea pig bit had me shrieking with laughter. You guys are the best.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You make the
Yosef,
Antichrist shriek. You're doing good.
Yeah, that is good. Great.
you did something right. Yosef, Sklars, a cat would solve your problems.
Yeah. My own, maybe too well. Maybe a little too well.
Andrea, Sklars, we have a dog, but my mom saw one mouse in the house and suddenly she wasn't allergic to cats anymore. Now we have a real Tom and Jerry situation in the house. Anyway, if you know where I can purchase an elephant cheap.
Ah,
All starts when you swallow a fly.
that's
Yeah.
right.
How do you swallow up? Harry Campbell sent you $10 and said, I just want to say I freaking love Sklarbro Country
Thank you.
Iris Edition.
Oh, thanks. That's our daily podcast. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Let's see. There were some generals that had come in. Jojo, who's in the front row but was not on camera. She's got a lot going on today for St. Patty's Day. So welcome, Jojo. She said, the best Irish blessing, may the 7 illegitimate children of Molly Malone chase you so far over the hill that Jesus, Mary, and Joseph and the donkey couldn't find you with a frickin' telescope.
I love the idea that we're all just like, yeah, that's a cool Irish blessing, but also who knows if that's real.
Yep. Although I do believe the 7 Irish brothers are drunky, buzzy, slushy, sloppy.
I just love the image of baby Jesus using a telescope. That sounds fun.
That's a new shirt.
Only way you can see is home.
Oh God. That's a deep cut.
Last one. Jason B. General, did you hear about the gay Irish couple, Gerald Fitzpatrick and Patrick Fitzgerald? Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I like it.
I don't know if I said this last year on St. Patrick's Day, but this is true. This is how Irish my family is. So my mom is 100% Irish, and she had they had 3 kids, a son and then 2 daughters. They named and my grandfather always wanted a Michael and a Patrick, but they're only gonna have 3 kids, so they named him Michael Patrick Maloney. And then they had an accident baby. The 4th kid was a son, and they named him Patrick Michael Maloney. So I have an Uncle Mike and an Uncle Pat, and they have each other's
Oh my
middle names.
God.
That's like there's a street in LA by the beach called Nelrose with an N, and you're like, you guys just fucking gave up. All right.
And there was a set of twins that one of them was like the mayor of a town in Connecticut, and he fought his brother in public, Tavris and Tarvis. They just moved R. Travis and Tarvis. And then we said if they had a triplet, it would be Tavris. So his name would be Tavers.
Moving the R down.
Just move the R around. And then
I do think that they're like, we have so much licensing for so many things in this world.
Yeah.
Like naming humans is important. There needs to be someone in that room who goes, no, you can't have a Travis and a Tarvis.
Yep.
I mean, or you can use sponsorship. My daughter is Noah Sklar, brought to you by Tostitos. Yeah.
I would have thought you would have gone Noah's Bagels.
It's a missed opportunity.
It really is. I don't understand even in life why people ever use names that are confusing or similar. The worst for me is when there are streets that intersect that are Doheny Road and Doheny Drive meeting Doheny Lane. It's like, why are you got hundreds of thousands of words to choose from? You're now relying on the 2-point font suffix to the name of the street.
Well, you're in Atlanta right now, Ben. I mean, try driving on Peachtree.
Peach. Yeah.
I think it's 14 different Peachtree streets in Atlanta.
Is that right? I'm on one of them right now.
Well, probably because you're in Atlanta.
When you're in Atlanta, you always have a 34% chance of being on the Peach Street at all times.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also, is it okay that I've peed on some trees?
I legitimately had to give someone directions once that I said, take a right on Peachtree, then a left on Peachtree, and then another left on Peachtree.
Hey,
last general, and then we can get to Kelly. Alexander Breyer says, may the wind always be at your back and the sun upon your face, and may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Sounds like an Irish toast, but I saw it on the movie Blow.
So you had me until the sun on your face. Horrible idea.
You had me until you started saying Dancing with the Stars in the middle of it. I don't know what's that got to do with it.
By the way, have you guys
you
ever
had
thought
me
of
when you
going
said
on-
blow, so I'm good.
You guys ever thought of going on Dancing with the Sklars?
It's just us and Sean Spicer trying to figure out the tango.
Yeah.
It's more complicated than it is fun, but it is really interesting.
Yeah.
But Carrie Ananaba would give you a 5.
That's
Yes.
right. You know what? That's her prerogative.
Yeah, it's fine. We earned it.
Okay, we're caught up, guys.
All right. Sklar, can you stick for another minute or two? You got
Yeah. We can stick for a few more minutes for sure.
All right. Well, let's get right to Kelly then. Coming up right now, returning champion. We love her, Kelly Collette, everybody. Woo!
Oh, Irish blessing. May your raviolis be small enough to drink and not choke on. That's beautiful. I like how I look like one of the Sklar brothers right now. Which one? Tarvis? Is that? Yeah, we have the same jacket on. I love it. We're twinning. You guys ever notice how one twin is always like super outgoing and popular, and the other twin is just like spinal cord and teeth you find in a lump on your back? Did you guys ever notice that's a terrible joke? Okay. Just the whole time I've been listening, I just wanted to inject, like, I've never lost at the casino once. Like, I have a strategy and a method that works great. You just walk up to a craps table or a poker table and you pretend you don't know how to play, and then some drunk guy comes over and lets you play with his money, like, every single time. I have to go through that, right? You know? Never lost. It's amazing. So I found some elitist stuff the other day that really bothered me. I was over at a friend's house staying the night, and her friend said, don't let her use the bad towels. Give her the good towels. And I was like, what the hell are good towels and bad towels? Like, that is the most pretentious thing I've ever heard. Like, I once took a shower in college and I dried off with the clothes that I wore going into the shower. You know what I mean? Do you know what a bad towel is? Jeans. That's what a bad towel is. What the hell she was talking about. Speaking of mom spaghetti, I used to make fun of people for posting pictures of food on Instagram. I used to think that was the worst, and I really miss the food pics now. You guys know my Instagram bit. I'm not going to repeat it. I did want to tell you a story about, I had a friend who didn't know how to post for Instagram, and she wanted to go to one of those places where they have all the plants. We were in the desert, not IKEA. You know what I'm talking about? Arboretum or whatever they're called. This is not a joke. This is literally like helping out.
It's Arboretum.
It's not a planetarium. It should be that.
Arboretum is
Thank you. Okay, one of those.
Arboretum.
So we went to this place in the desert, and she didn't know how to. She was like with the cactuses waving, like she looked like a cactus. She didn't know what to do, and I told her the simple posing method of just like walking at the same time while making a clock with your face. It's like a very basic Instagram move, and she decided to walk amongst the plants doing the chate, but she decided to throw like in this America's Next Top Model spin at the very end, and she ended up kicking a cactus. She ended up kicking a cactus. She got, yes, Steve, she got needles right in her ankle. She is bleeding across the whole entire building. She runs into the bathroom. She's washing her leg off, picking little pins and needles, and she's crying. She's like, I didn't even get a good picture. And I was like, I fucking did. This is gonna be the best I've ever had in my life. Move over, lasagna. You're up. Okay. So most of you know me pretty well by now, but you might not know about this. You guys, I have a lower back tattoo. And it is exactly what the fuck you think it is, right? Bowers, what is it? What are you thinking?
Butterfly.
Yes, butterfly. In my little jean jacket. Yes. I got a lower back tattoo of a butterfly when I was 16 years old. And the best part about telling people I got a tattoo of a butterfly when I was 16 on my lower back is telling them that it was a cocoon, and then I turned 18. Then I just magically grew up. I think I've been thinking about covering it though. They say to cover a tattoo, you need something twice as big to cover the actual shape, which I can't think of anything twice as big as a butterfly that I'd like to cover it with. I think maybe just like Clarice Spalding's head in the background might change it into something a little bit different. Or you just go the other way, just Buffalo Bill the whole entire thing. Just take it right off. Just a really terrible visual right there. I didn't like having a lower back tattoo when I was 16 because I could never enter any pageants, like, you know, for swimwear, because you're not allowed to have any visible tattoos. And that's the only reason I'm not Miss America right now, you guys. Clearly the only reason. Small print on the back. I do like watching beauty pageants though. It's like a hobby of mine. And I was watching Miss America a few years ago, and the coolest thing happened. Miss Michigan went up and said this. Backstory: when you introduce yourself as a pageant contestant, you usually introduce yourself with a little fun motto, like we do on social distancing. You just have one sentence to get your personality out there, and then you just have to let the audience decide if they like you or not. It's usually like, you know, from the state with the Big Apple, it could be Washington, it's Miss New York. You know, you like say your cute little thing. A few years ago, Miss Michigan went up and she goes, from the state with the most freshwater lakes, but none for its residents to drink, I'm Miss Michigan. Yes, it was a mic drop moment. It was like, you want to talk about Eminem going up there? Miss Michigan was probably at that rap battle because she learned how to do that. It was the best thing I ever heard. I actually invited her to my show when I was in Michigan, and I made this joke about her. I can't imagine what the next woman had to do going up there. Like, there's nothing she could do to top that. She's like, I'm Miss Mississippi. I'm the one in the blue dress. Crooked letter I. Crooked letter I. All right, that's it for me, guys. Sorry.
Kelly Collette, everybody. Kelly
Thank
Collette.
you.
Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. Super chat on YouTube, all that stuff. By the way, Kelly, definitely related to that having to dry off with clothes bit, because as you know, as a road comic, sometimes you stay at random places, and I stayed at an Airbnb, and I didn't realize, oh, hey, no towels. Why do they have no towels? And I realized the only thing I had with me that I didn't need to wear in the future was one extra pair of boxers, and I had to dry off a pair of boxers as a towel. By the way, when you're 6'4" and trying to dry yourself after a shower, the boxers don't last very long. It's very, I got half a shoulder worth.
And just for the record, it was Hagler and Hearns that he was drying himself off with.
It was what?
One pair of boxers. It was Hagler and Hearns.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm just used to it. I can dry off with Bauer's hat if I needed to. Like, that's how much I've never had to actually own a towel. So don't just shake it off. Yeah.
I wish I could shake like a
Work it
dog
off.
real fast and just dog shake
Yeah,
it. you know?
like a dog. Thanks, guys.
Does Airbnb not have sheets or a bedspread? Why are you using your boxers?
Because I was using the sheets and bedspread to sleep.
Yeah.
Until later.
What if it was a night shower? Do you know
you're
his
the cleanest
schedule?
you're ever going to be when you get out of the shower. That's the cleanest you are. Wipe off with your sheets, hang them up, wait for them to dry, and then sleep on them at night. I don't think
You're
you
like,
need to
nah,
wrap a
just
box."
sleep in the wet sheets. It's fine.
The sheets
From
won't
the
be
guy
wet
who-
by nighttime, dude. You wake up at 6 a.m. You don't go to bed till 8
I wasn't
p.m.
taking a shower
got
in the morning. I was
12
taking a
hours.
shower before
Bowers,
the
Bowers,
show.
Bowers, are
Hours
you
of
getting
drink ravioli?
Bowers? Are you getting your information from my 600-pound life? I mean, literally, I just in your sheets. They're not going to be wet until you have a wet dream. Kelly, that was so funny, and you guys are the best. We have to go, but you were hilarious. And
All right, real quick,
Smartest.
give us your plugs for Nowhere one more time. And I think, did Kelly just scare the shit out of you with her 16-year-old getting a lower back tattoo? After you
yes,
talked
so
about
I have a daughter who's going to be 16 in 2
Block
months,
it.
and I was like, yeah, block it. You're trying to
She's actually got a
stop it.
tattoo of a guinea pig.
Yeah. Turning into a shelf. It turns into 2 shelves in like 2 years.
Well, no, she's gonna get some clothes to cover it up when she's embarrassed about it afterwards.
What if your daughter got a small tattoo of Kelly Collette on her lower back?
Ah, that would be great. Heroes.
Also, just quickly before you guys leave, we do have a special guest here that wanted to say something to you. So you want me to die? Is that what you're saying? You want me to fucking die? A shelf just for a place to put books you'll never read? I'm a living being. Bullshit.
I like that you have feet on your shoulders. That's my favorite.
That I do.
Put your
That's the
feet
only
on
way
my
we lift each
shoulder.
other up as a species.
I'm so sorry, S'mores. I'm so sorry. You did.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Good luck putting your old encyclopedia set on my shelves.
Can you let us get to our plugs before we unplug you one more time?
Fine.
So the plugs are is that we would love to see everybody at the stand-up show this Saturday. Go to eventbrite.com and look at Nowhere Comedy Club. And we got 2 great people, Alex Edelman and Hannah Einbinder, are going to do some stand-up before we do our set. We're going to do a headline set, and then we'll do this crazy. We have a voicemail from Beamy, a message from old Beamy, who was one of the great characters on the show, our alcoholic Beam, load-bearing Beam from the show. It's going to be super fun. It's really going to be fun. So again, get those tickets and we'll see you there. And then you can listen to our daily podcast, Schlubber Country, the Virus Edition, which was mentioned. We do Dumb People Town. We have a live Dumb People Town with Ryan Sickler and the Cactus Blossoms on April 10th. Again, eventbrite.com, look that stuff up. Thank you guys so much.
We
Kelly,
love you
you were
guys.
awesome. So
Thanks,
fun.
guys.
Thanks, Lars. We'll see you
Bye,
next time,
guys.
guys.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
guys. And the Sklars always do their shows from the studio as well, so they'll see you in real time. You'll be able to see them. It's pretty exciting. And I have little left to live.
I just want to make sure you still knew you were a guinea pig.
No, I'm fully aware of that. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Bad part of it being a guinea pig is when you're born, they give you 3 years to live. It kind of sucks. Anyway,
You're
we got
born,
3
and
minutes.
they just give you the light.
I saw Eric Inabar is a very funny comic in New York, had a meme yesterday where it said comics can't go to bad comics never go to heaven because they will not acknowledge they saw the light, which I thought was funny. Anyway, Rach, let's do some tips for Kelly and get to the game. We got 3 minutes to catch this up. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Okay. Frankie Berman.
I said that not for you, Rach. I said that for me and Stephen Ben, so not to interrupt you for 3 full minutes to get the
Oh,
tips.
okay, cool,
Here we
cool, cool, cool. Frank Berman.
That's it.
Frank Berman sent you $5 and said, "Great set. At least it's not a tattoo of Bowers or Glebe that you got."
It will be soon. That's my cover up.
If you need to cover it up, I am twice the size of a butterfly.
Big fucking butterfly.
Tam Brown, it puts the lotion on the tat. Great set. I stand Miss Michigan.
Yes, she's awesome.
Jake Parker, as a South Carolinian, please look up Miss South Carolina 2007.
Oh, the best.
Yes.
no.
I know where the map is. I've memorized the whole script. Yes.
That's a great one.
Iraq and the United
And such
And
as.
such as.
Everywhere
And
as-
such as.
greatest. Mario Lopez, already not a very serious person, can barely contain his laughter.
Let me ask you a question, Kelly. I'm being serious when I say this. How much would we have to raise for you to cover up your butterfly with an SDSC logo on your back?
Oh my God.
So much money. We'll never have that.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna throw it out there. It's never.
So much money that it would destroy the inflation rate.
Maybe if could I put it in Chinese letters, like a Chinese? I feel like if I don't know, it's already like such a cliche anyway. So
if you put Chinese letters on a mask with a little champagne emoji on one side, then yes.
Yeah, we'll do that. $5.
By the way, if you do cover up a butterfly tattoo with Chinese letters, you automatically get accepted to any prep school of your choice.
Speaking of Chinese letters, I want to say that I am going to donate whatever's tipped to me today to the ALCU. So because of all the shit going on, I did want to throw that out there.
Could you donate it to the ACLU instead?
Oh yeah, that too.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the ALCU was. I don't.
American Civil Liberties and also the dyslexia community. You're next.
I'm giving half to the ACLU and half to the
Wow, she's so generous to donate it to something that doesn't exist.
That is very cool of you to do that, though. I remember the time of my life when the lower back tattoo with the Asian characters was like the hottest thing. I remember I made out with a girl once who had that, and someone got a photo. I'm like, you got the tattoo in it. Fuck yes.
So hot. I can't imagine coming without it for a guy. Like I just let you guys stare at.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, there's a certain age where you either have a little, if you're a chick, you have a little butterfly, and if you're a dude, you have the tribal armband. There's like a 3 or 4 where that was
the Nicholas Shea's son. Yeah.
Especially
sorry,
if you live in
Rachel.
Ohio.
You guys respect Rachel. Sorry.
It's just a normal day here. It's all good. Let's see. So Technic sent in, trying to catch up on the game entries. Technic sent in, can't comprehend casino craps chaos. Renee Hutchison tipped Kelly and the Sklars playing at the Roxy next week. Andrea, great set as always. I loved it. Razor, you should totally do the Buffalo Bill butterfly tattoo. Then we can be twinsies. It'll go perfectly with my Buffalo Bill goodbye horses tattoo. Steve can explain that, but not for the good reason.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Chili Dog sent both comics $10. And then we had Patrick Yoakley sent $20 for Kelly. For your tattoo, you could do a dragon, then you can say you're a mother of a dragon.
Oh, I like that. Why would I be its mother? Yeah, I would be its mother. I own it. It's on my back. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I didn't think about that for a minute. I was like, I could be it could be, I don't know. I'd be its bitch if it was on my back. I don't know.
Do you want us to give you a minute to work this out?
No, I want you to. I was waiting for someone to interrupt me. I was like, please stop. Make
silence. And then I can keep going.
Sure. I would just remind everybody that all of our tips go to the Alpaca, consciously underestimated organization, or the ACLU, the ALCU. God damn it, I fucked it up too.
Letters are hard.
Alpaca Live.
Ben, did you say the AOLCU? Because that's a whole different.
No, ALCU, Alpaca Lives Cautiously Underestimated. Cautiously underestimated. Damn it, that would have been better.
That would have been better.
Interrupt him now. And let's all interrupt each other when it goes bad. Let's make a pact.
Sarah Garcia Rill sent you $5 towards joining the cult of the Death Head's moth tattoo, aka the Buffalo Bill special.
Yeah.
Savannah Martin, 2494. Drying off with clothes is so relatable that it hurts.
It does hurt.
Frankie Berman, $20.
Savannah just dries off the pile of clothes on her bed. Sorry, I missed that. My bad.
Sorry. Frankie Berman sent $20 extra to help with the cause. Anna Hood tipped $5. We had Ray Benjamin, $5 for each. Love the donation and the tattoo.
Thank you.
We had Elizabeth F. send a general for $100 in memory of my favorite comedian, my dad, Lawrence Lee, on our favorite holiday. You guys are pretty funny too.
Excellent.
One 1-2 punch. Antichrist said, try figuring out if you're supposed to be on the northeast street or the east north street. I got lost 3 times. Ashen Dragon sent a laughing face emoji. Thank you so much. Captain Nolan said, General, here's to it, and here's from it, and here's to do it again. If you ever get to it and don't do it, you may never get to do it again. Happy St. Patrick's Day. God damn it. Lindsay Brown, $20. Kelly, you're hilarious and you rock for donating proceeds to the ACLU. Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for saying it correctly. Writing it down again.
The person actually wrote ALCU. Rachel just said it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're caught up. We're ready for the game.
All right, let's play this game. Making a TV show drunk.
TV show drunk.
Make a TV show drunk. So the unpaid entries. Nicole Byrne, I hope you're doing some on air because one was my favorite, and now I'm not going to do it because you're in the front row. Randy Longmire, Vodka Vision. I really like that. And Werner De Jong, Drinking with Children.
That's called Europe.
All right. Kelly, starting with our front row, these are the ones that we're going to be voting on. So just remember your favorite one. Berman, start us off.
So I got 5. I have Breaking Buds.
No.
I have Barfs and Recreations. Schlitz is Us.
Nice.
Twin Peaks. And then CSI. I like it.
Nice. Patrick.
I have the Manda. Baby Yoda show. Shamelessly Drunk.
Nice.
And the 100 whiskey shots.
Nice.
Nice. Andrea.
Okay, I have Dry Heave and Schitt's Creek. I have Hey, Aim for Thrones. And I have This is Gus. Hey.
What's up, girl?
That's more like a TV show stoned, but I get it, Andrea. That was good.
I have Bar Wars.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have Sour Mash. And I have Grey Goose Anatomy.
Oh, nice.
Anna.
Can you guys hear me okay? I was having problems with my microphone earlier.
Right.
We don't hear you at all, and we don't know if you have problems earlier with the microphone or not, but go ahead.
What?
So I have 0.08 is enough. I have Pukey Brewster. Hammered Maid's Tale. And Mickey Mouse Pub Crawl.
Billy.
I got Girl Meets Bacardi Breezer.
Oh, God.
Saved by the Bell, Teacher's Little Helper. and my name is.
It sounded way too real.
My name is Hurl. That's amazing.
Bell.
Didn't even get it. Damn it.
All right, I have a Brooklyn Wine. I have the drunk texting my X-Files. And instead of Deadwood, I have Whiskey Dick.
Oh. Abby.
Instead of Pinky in the Brain, Pickled in the Brain. Alcoholism runs in the Family Guy. And then I have one that doesn't even really need to be changed, since on any major holiday you can't get much drunker than ER.
Ehrlich.
I only have two because Tam stole one of mine. Lushy the Vampire Slayer. And Orange is the new Johnny Walker Black.
By the way, Lushy the Vampire Slayer. That is the Christy Swanson version.
Ivanka.
Okay. I have 24 bottles of beer on the wall, 24 bottles of beer. Pass it around, 23 bottles of beer on the wall. I've got Once Upon a Time. I was able to drink without a 2-day hangover. Malibu Jane, the not so virgin cocktail.
Diana.
I have Buffy the Pint Slayer.
Nice.
Sam Adams Family.
Nice.
And SpongeBob Piss My Pants.
Jack.
Going for the cheap beers here. I've got Milwaukee's Best Home Videos. It's a little bit of a reach, but That's My Bush Light.
Oh my God.
And Orange is the New Blackout.
Nice.
Elizabeth F.
So I've got one that's a little bit like Chris's, but I went with Brooklyn Nine-Nine Proof.
Nice.
The Crown Royal.
Nice.
My personal favorite, Dawson's Knob Creek. And the Queen's Gimlet.
Oh, let's see who's next. Who's next? Elizabeth? No, Cassie. Sorry.
I've had a little bit of help, but I got NYPD green beer. And then I wonder what happened to those years. Cassie the Green Beer Slayer.
Nice.
Emily from their YouTube. Welcome.
Hey Emily, how are you?
Well, I'm pretty good, yeah. But I have Buffy the hold on, I'm sorry.
You're right.
Buffy the Slayer. And I have
Nailed it.
I have this is based off Fringe, so it's I have Avatar the Last Drunkard.
Nice work, Emily.
Dude.
Good job.
Ray.
Okay, well, I have the a new show, Resident Ale.
Nice.
And this one's a little bit of a reach, but The Expense. And 12 mojitos.
Oh.
I think Jojo.
Yep.
Jojo's hand's not up, but I think she has some.
Yeah, I do. Hi, everybody.
Nice hat.
A new sequel. Thank you. New sequel. Watch the cast of Mom fall off the wagon. Call Me Cat a Tonic. And the Rat Arst Patrol.
Is there anyone else in our front row that wants to do theirs live on air? Angela?
Courtney's got a hand up.
All right, guys. Raise your
I
hand
just
up.
have one. Johnny Walker, Texas Ranger.
I saw Angela waving at me.
I got a few. I got Smashed.
Nice.
Hanging Headache.
Nice.
Highway to Hangover. The West Wino.
Oh, I like that one.
Tumbles. 60 minutes till closing.
Oh.
Nice. All right, is there any? Oh.
I got one more.
All right.
50 Shades of Grey Goose.
Only one shade.
All right, and these are the rest of the entries. Nicole Byrne, always sloshed in Philadelphia. Jonathan S. had a few. Pukey Brewster.
Nice.
Quantum Stumble. Up Chuck. Gus Walsh, Ren and Tipsy Show. He also had the Whiskey Dick Van Dyke Show.
Nice.
To the rescue, two drunk girls. Oh, and the cup is over there. Kate Howard had the odd couple of nights I passed out on the porch swing. Adam 12 pack in the fridge.
Nice.
And I reckon it's almost time to go back to 7-Eleven to restock. Wendy Peterson, blackout of our lives. CSI, roofied my drink edition.
Oh God.
Wendy Peterson, Real Housewives of everywhere, literally everywhere. Dave Adler, instead of Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, Dr. Guinness, better medicine woman.
Medicine.
Amina Sala, instead of biggest loser, biggest boozer. Alexander Breyer, Mr. Moore Belvedere. Kirk H, Beverly Hills 9021.08 and above. Frankie Angles, whose round is it anyway?
Oh,
Nice one.
He also had Saved by the Brew and Impractical Jello Shots. Shannon Savage, Cirrhosis, she wrote.
Oh God.
She also had Fraggle on the Rocks.
That's good.
Amina Sala, Chicago Fireball.
Ah, nice.
Jeremy Day, Tosh .08. Randy Longmire, Stein-filled.
Nice.
Right. Jeremy Day, the Bloody Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Good one.
Sarah Lubke, Schlitz Creek.
Nice.
Razor, Car 54, where are you? Where the hell are you? Fine, be that way. I like the convertible better anyway. Shannon Savage, Shark Tanked.
That's good. Yes.
Ralph S, 2.5 sheets to the wind. Ralph S, How I Met Your Dumpster. Amina Sala, according to Jin.
Nice.
These are so good.
Oh,
Jake
good.
Parker, Star Trip, twice over served, which is Star Trek TOS. Amina Sala, Tequila Mutant Jinja Turtles. Amina Sala, instead of Bob the Builder, Bob the Boozer. Weinfeld.
Weinfeld.
Pam Brown, Batman and Slobberin. Patrick Yoakley, American Drunk Horror Story. I think those are it.
All right.
Oh, one more. Cassie Nolan just came in. The Cosby Show. Wait, don't drink that.
Holy shit.
All right, those are all of them.
Oh my God. All right. I think that one takes it. Sorry, I need to write it down. I really liked a bunch of those. 0.08 is enough. My name is Hurl was funny. Texting my ex files.
We wrote the same ones down. It's
I thought
crazy.
I thought SpongeBob Pissed My Pants was gonna win. In fact, that still might. I don't know. That's really good. Upchuck was good. Real Housewives of Everywhere, literally everywhere was good. But I American Drunk Horror Story was great. But I think I'm gonna go with second place was the SpongeBob Pissed My Pants. But first place is the Cosby Show. Wait, don't drink that. That's Kelly. What was your favorite?
I wrote the same ones down as you. Also, Whiskey Dick Van Dyke and Bloody Mary Tyler Moore, because I appreciate the old school going. But I'm gonna go with My Name is Hurl just for the act out. You really sold it for me.
Perfect. Great.
Let's see. I liked 0.08 is enough. 24 bottles of beer on the wall. Whose round is it anyway? I'm gonna give it to that one. Whose round is it anyway?
All right, Ben.
My God, so many good ones. All the ones mentioned were great. Plus Patrick's Hiccup Act Out. This is Gus. Grey Goose Anatomy. My gosh, 0.08 is enough was incredible. The Whiskey Dick Van Dyke Show. The Odd Couple of Nights I Passed Out on the Porch Swing. Mr. Moore Belvedere. Bloody Mary Tyler Moore Show. How I Met Your Dumpster. According to Gin. But I gotta give it to also SpongeBob Piss My Pants, but I gotta give it to, because the act, I've never had seen an act out that then turned into a pun. My Name is Hurl. Incredible.
I gotta say, it's very close right now. If I vote for the Cosby Show one, it then becomes a tie, which would potentially be the first award that Cosby will win in a long time.
He did win a conviction. He won a conviction.
I would argue the other side won the conviction, but there were so many great ones. I loved Patrick's Hiccup Mandalorian act out. 0.08 is enough. Queen's Gimlet was great. Upchuck, Whose Round Is It Anyway? But I'm giving it to My Name is Hurl. That's the winner.
Nice.
So, My Name is Hurl wins. Collect your prize. Go to sdscshow.com.
Very cool.
Shoot us an email.
Nice work.
Nice
Kelly, do you have
Bill.
any?
Yeah, I had a couple. I had Peaky Windows. That's just a perv. Fresh Prince of Belvedere.
Nice.
Instead of Dexter, it's just Texter.
By the way, Fresh Prince of Belvedere would be an amazing crossover.
Right?
Or Saved by the Belvedere, which a lot of that cast ended up being saved by.
My favorite one though is just mashed potatoes, because that's how I like to drink. And a lot of carbs.
Kelly, on Steve's birthday, I took too many edibles. We went to the Cedars Buffet in Vegas a couple years ago, and I only ate mashed potatoes. I was so stoned. I just ate $65 worth of mashed potatoes. I didn't have any steak, any shrimp, not just all mashed potatoes.
Put it in your wine glass. It's fancy.
But for a second, you said for Steve's birthday, you went to the Cedars Buffet, and I thought you meant Cedar Sinai. Like, Steve, they subsidize the healthcare plan there, so you get a great deal on food. You can really get a lot for your money.
Hey, the Cedar Sinai brunch is amazing. Awesome. Rach, you have any?
No, I don't.
I don't. Ben, Steve, you got any?
I got 8.
I got 7.
Perfect. Ben or Steve, you start.
All right. Walker, because of the DUI.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Okay. You know that show Slums of Anarchy?
Quantum Sleep.
The before part of Breaking Bad, where it's the lawyer. Soller calls Ballard.
I used to own a house.
Burp your enthusiasm.
The Neil world. That's for after when you get drunk. Okay.
Feeks and Greeks. Feeks and geeks.
I just have
Rex and Park Creation.
King of the Phil.
Wait, what?
King of the Phil.
The Good Wife. She's a good wife. Honestly, she's a really
I could have sworn there was only one tree on that hill.
Last Wing.
And my last one, regrettable Sex in the City.
That wasn't my last one because I enjoyed it, Steve.
God, Ben, you're such a Samantha.
That's right, darling.
Is that it? That's your last one. Yes, it is. Or do you have one left? It's time for the song.
It's Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time. Lady do stuff probably about drunken people and hamsters, I'd guess. It's Lady Corbin.
All right, first up I have Collette! He's holding the
holding
little
their-
guinea pig. And I have one shot.
That's good.
Then I have Bowers as a cam girl.
Hours we can go halvesies on an OnlyFans.
That'd be funny.
Then I have Kelly's new tattoo. It's Bowers with the Silence of the Lambs thing.
I call that one Silence of the Hams.
Kelly, $2,000 with that tattoo on your back? Would $2,000 do it? Is my question.
20,000, because I don't pay for the
20,000. All right,
removal too. Yeah,
That's fair. I just want a number, 20,000. Now I have a goal in life. Okay.
Oh boy. And then I have the other idea for the tattoo. Then I have Bowers styling. Then I have Baby Jesus and the telescope.
I bring you 3 gifts: frankincense, myrrh, and a telescope.
And he's strong too. He can already hold it. Yeah. Then I have my very last one. Hey, little sister shotgun. That's it for me.
Nice.
Cat art for my heroes on Instagram.
And ladycorbin.com. I would love that last one. I would love to put that on my cage.
You're gonna put it on the top of your cage, aren't you, Ben? You said.
Wait,
Anyway.
Ben, can you open the show with that and be like, Extermination Nation?
I'm going to politely pass on that.
All right, Kelly, where do we find you out in the world? How do we find you online, virtual or otherwise?
Hey guys, I'm at Kelly Collette on everything. I'm gonna be in Bloomington, and I'm gonna be in Indy, and I'm gonna be in Myrtle Beach, and I got some dates, so come see me live, but don't hug me. Yay!
Awesome, Kel. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. We really appreciate it. As for, you can find me at Bowers Comedy as always. And tonight, in just a few hours, I'll be pretty drunk for it. I'm sorry, Rach. But we have Ben Glebe on Origin Stories at 6 p.m. Pacific. We're going to have a couple drinks, and we're going to go through the first hour. I'm sure we'll get to when he was 7. So the first hour will be up to 7 years old, I'm sure. And then we'll go from there. Ben, what you got going on other than Origin Stories?
I can't make Origin Stories tonight. I will be drunk on the streets of Atlanta. So see Bowers and Rachel just looking at their watches being like, I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do. I will be there. I'm very excited about it. I will answer whatever you ask me to. If you want to know the early years, 1 through 7, that's on you, Bowers. It's up to you to guide that convo.
I'm just hoping we get to the hot tub. If we get to the hot tub today on this one, then I'll be happy.
Not to mention hot tub, but I definitely won't be there tonight because there's no hot tubs around here. Find a hot tub. And on Saturday the 27th is the next Glebe Off the Top crowd work and improvised madness. Get your tickets now. Know where coming.
Awesome. Steve.
You can check me out this spring, opening for Anger Stick. So please get your tickets. No, I got a couple nowhere shows this month, and I also got my live tour starting up again in May in the Midwest, Indiana, all the way over to Minnesota, and then down to Kansas. So check me out in various states.
Early May, as predicted, almost a year ago. Very great. Good job, Steve.
By the way, I think we just realized also why, maybe why Bowers doesn't tour as much is that Steve has to travel to be checked out in various states, but Bowers can just be in one place.
Yeah, I'm sober, I'm drunk, I'm stoned. I get what you're saying.
A lot
I'm
of
in different states all the time. Yeah, I don't have to.
I get it. Okay.
Thank you, Bowers.
Look, I get them. Rach, anything you want to say before we get the audience out?
Yeah, and so also I think I'm going to be in Cincinnati around the same time. So I'm driving distance to Indianapolis. So I think I'm going to be at Steve's first gig back. So if you're driving distance or close by, come join us. And
it's May, is it May 12th, Steve? Is that really in Indy?
May 12th, Indianapolis. Come watch me forget all my material.
I'm planning on being there too. So maybe a little unofficial SDSC fest. So
you know what's going to be real funny is that Steve's going to have 2 hecklers named Rachel after that show.
and
I want to go viral on your videos.
Why are you gonna heckle when you have to perform a set?
Opener.
I'll be in Los Angeles.
I just love the idea that Bowers and Rachel will travel out there and Steve asks Rachel to open for him.
I think it, you say it, Ben. I love what your brain.
Bowers knows he's going to be on the show. Come on.
But you should come, Ben. It'll be fun.
I would love it. May 12th. I'll see if I can make it happen.
That would be really cool.
Kind of a cool idea.
So a couple things to catch up on. I missed one of Jeremy Day's game entries, but he'll get a free one on Friday. Goth Hammered. And then Razor, another $5 for Kelly for the UCLA on behalf of our favorite people with members of SDSC actually tattooed on her body, the genius and talented and currently concussed Miss Zara.
Oh yes, thank you, Zara.
We got 2 concussed members, don't we?
Yeah.
By the way, ALCU stands for apparently looks like Colette's underfunded.
I love UCLA is a great joke to call the UCLA was really good.
Yeah.
All right, audience, we did it again. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Had a great time yesterday. What's Jack say here?
You are not drunk if you can lie on the floor without.
It's not spinning, you're not trying. That's what I've always said. Anyway. Thank you, audience. We love you guys. We will see you on Friday for Fucking Fan Friday. We'll see you Friday at our normal time. So we're excited for that. Rach, anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Just lastly, join our Patreon. You get 2 free tickets when you sign up. And I'll see some of you tonight, which I'm really excited about. And I forgot to show this, the little sign Razor got me. I don't have anywhere to put it up right now, but I'm going to be changing this quite often. #beer. Let's get drunk tonight.
Let's do it.
Hold on. Okay. Good night, everybody.
See you, Rach. Yeah. So, hey, happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. Have a fun time tonight and tomorrow as safely as you can. And I'm glad we don't have a show tomorrow because I won't have to disappoint Steve by being real hungover. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on Friday.
I very much appreciate that. And so does he.
Are you upset Milton got no votes on the favorite pet of the front row?
Milton has discovered how to open the doors to the broadcast space.
Oh no.
Now he's hanging out here and hopefully not peeing on it. Yay.
You've moved all the way to Pittsburgh to live in this virtual world. I'm not even convinced Milton is a real dog. It might be a virtual dog this whole time. We don't know that.
He's a filter.
He's a filter. He's a filter dog. Steve doesn't buy from breeders. He buys filter dogs. I love that. Great face filter there. We got to see that. Are we seeing that? I assume we are. And, very nice. I was on the wrong mode. And that's it. I hope you guys come tonight because there's no Glebe Off Top this weekend. So if you're going to go to that, come to this and come to Origin Stories tonight. It's going to be fun. And just quickly, Jack's quote reminds me of a weird moment in my life. I was stoned one time out at the Improv, and I stepped forward. I took a step, and the earth suddenly was not under me. It felt like the earth, I became very paranoid that the earth had disappeared and I was going to fall into a chasm that lasted forever. And then I just realized, oh, I was just on a step. Good night, everybody.
What's on the step?
What I leave in your office?
Oh, shit.